Okay, I usually don't make these type of videos, but you guys have been showing me lots of support for the Daft Punk Superfan reaction video that I just put out. If you guys haven't seen it, it'll be in the description. I've been waiting for this collab for 7 years. This has been my #1 dream collab in Fortnite, and I'm glad it's finally here. Ever since we got that Infinity War collaboration back in 2018, characters from all over pop culture have ended up in Fortnite in so many different ways. And my #1 dream collab for this game was always Daft Punk, because I've been a fan of them ever since I was in middle school, and I can't believe it finally happened. In this video, I will be breaking down a bunch of Easter eggs that I personally found in the Daft Punk experience on Fortnite. So without further ado, let's get started. One of the first Easter eggs you can see in this event is the monolith pattern. The pattern of the monolith is actually a circuit pattern texture that was put on their gloves in 2010. The pattern was also seen on the deluxe box edition of RAM and on their outfits from the Star Boy era. Now, the first song you hear during the event is the song Contact. The song itself, Contact, is a very unique track. It talks about the existence about life outside of Earth, and it uses a sample from Apollo 17, which is really cool. I thought I would mention that. Up next is one of my favorite Easter eggs, is Stella from the Interstellar 5555, the story of the Secret Star System. She is the basis of the Crescendolls and a very important character in that film. Please go watch it if you've never seen it. Now, these could be very generalized, but the objects you see in the background are different types of synthesizers and modulars that Daft Punk has used in the past. The imagery seen in this sequence is from the Random Access Memories Unboxed video that was uploaded way back in May 13th, 2013 on their YouTube channel. The LEDs on the wall here are actually from the Discovery era for Thomas Bangalte's helmet. This is a very cool Easter egg. Even the lights on the sides are on his helmet as well. In a blink and you'll miss it, you can see the epilogue symbol from Daft Punk's retirement video. Up next, we have the lyrics to Technologic. This is one of my favorite sequences in the event as well. Here we have the robots from the Infinity Repeating music video. The lore about this music video is very interesting. I recommend everyone watch it if you haven't. This one is very interesting to see, and I'm glad it introduced some continuity because this was the ending of Electroma, one of their films. And this one was also reused during the epilogue sequence where the two robots blow each other up and they announce their retirement. Once you get to this sequence, you'll see two helmets. I got the Guy Manuel helmet, and this one's from the Human After All era for both, Thomas and Guy Manuel. And both of these helmets will have LEDs that display, and these have been shown on promotional material for a lot of the Discovery era. You have some different symbols and different emojis like the face on Guy Manuel's, the human LED, the little sad face, everything. One of my favorite Easter eggs is the heart that appears, which is on a Gap commercial. So it was very cool to see this implemented. Here we have the helmet blueprints. These were schematics that were featured on the RAM Deluxe box set. The Alive 2007 room is a condensed version of their Alive 2007 tour, and I highly recommend listening to all of it. It has many references, such as the Technologic animatronic. This animatronic was created by Tony Gardner, who also created Chucky. The set also references the Technologic music video in which the robots are both holding guitars. The Television Rules the Nation music video that was released officially in 2025. The Around the World music video, in which you can see the robots in the background circling around just like in the music video. This is perhaps my favorite sequence in the entire Alive 2007 concert on the experience, is you have the interstellar visuals here. You can see the sky as well as Shep's guitar ship flying into the atmosphere here. It's so cool that they actually managed to do all this fan service for this, because wow, I'm a huge fan of this movie. Very happy to see this. As well as the Crescendolls band, which are the main protagonists of the Interstellar movie. Obviously, this whole sequence is a recreation of the One More Time music video, as well as the planets in the background being from the movie as well. Outside of the Dream Chamber, you can actually hear the intro to Digital Love. I'm going to be quiet here so you can listen to it. Here we have the statues of the Crescendolls in the Dream Chamber. You have Octave, Stella, Arpeggius, and Beryl. I honestly didn't catch these in the first time, but these were literally digital love hearts, which I thought was worth mentioning. In the Dream Chamber, you could also find the poster from the Starboy music video. I was actually surprised that these weren't styles for the skins itself, but it was very cool to see. One of my favorite Easter eggs also on the map is Charles the dog from the Daft music video. He's holding his crutch from the music video, as well as the boombox, which actually plays Daft if you get close to it, which is a nice touch. Here we also have a statue from Electroma. This is the GM08 robot with no helmet. This pose in particular is actually from when he lights his hand on fire at the end of the movie. Here we also have the 2007 Alive Encore outfits on display. These outfits were also used in 2008 at the Grammy Awards with a performance with Kanye West. Daft Club in itself was an online music service which had remix songs. This was a service that was available for free to people who bought the Discovery album. Upon entering, you'll also find the RAM album art outline. Very interesting to see. I actually missed this on my first time. The poses the robots are doing in the Daft Club are the same poses that were used in the Get Lucky remixes. During the RAM era and forward, the robots started wearing pendants, which are in the tables at the Daft Club. The entirety of the Daft Club itself is actually the same set as the Lose Yourself to Dance music video. I also like this little sequence that rotates the camera. This is a very nice touch, as it happens in the music video as well. Now this one might be a stretch, but I feel like the piece-by-piece biopic with Pharrell Williams, in which the robots made a cameo in, might also be a reference as to why they have Lego included, but I'm pretty sure it's just because Fortnite is partnered with Lego. So this one might be a stretch, but it's very worth mentioning. I like the around the world recreation also in the Lego mode. I like the use of the dog here. It reminds me of Charles the dog. All the backup dancers being referenced directly from the music video, like the skeletons and the astronauts. It was very cool to see this being implemented in a very fun, unique mode. I recommend everyone to try making their own. Now towards the bottom, you can actually redo the cutscene that was done for the live event, but here you could find schematics of the two robots from the RAM Deluxe box set. It was very cool that they included the full skeleton. As you can see, you have the GM08 being the heart, and you have the TB3 being the brains, which is a very cool dynamic between the two. Now this one could also be a stretch, but the entire Robot Rock arena just smells of Tron reconfigured. I don't know if I might be stretching it, but I really feel like this is a reference, and I feel like it's a direct reference. I don't know why Tron wasn't included in this collaboration, despite Disney owning parts of Epic. I feel like they could have added more, but we'll see what happens in the future. This whole mode in general could also just be a Tron reference, like especially to the Durez music video in which, you know, the characters get sucked into the game. I feel like this is just a Tron reference overall, just on the nose, without being direct. Maybe they couldn't do something legally, but I feel like this is the best way to include it. So that's my opinion. This could be a reference, this might be a stretch. Who knows? This game mode kicks ass. Some additional references that we found also was when you highlight the map on this mode, you find the Motherboard Drumless Edition insert on the map instead of a Fortnite map, which is also a very nice touch. And finally, we have the 2017 Grammys platforms in which the robots performed on with The Weeknd at the Grammy Awards. And there you have it. There's 42 Easter eggs and references in the Daft Punk experience. If there's any Easter eggs and references you think we missed, please let us know in the comments. I'll be sure to look at them. And I'll see you guys next time for the seasonal compilation. Anyways, peace.
It'll all be over. It'll all be over.